Hmm.
Mhm.
No,
Have
I
you read it?
haven't. I haven't read that book. No. So, what does it discuss?
I think it is by Robert Kiyosaki or Kiyosaki.
Okay.
Yeah, this one is about money, how to take control your money, how to be rich if you really wanted to be rich, and
Oh,
what
I
is the
see.
main things, main thoughts that you have to keep if you really want to be rich. And he also mentioned about rat race, that most 90% of our people, they got
Mhm.
into this trap. It's called rat race, to earn money only for spending them. So it is quite nice,
Uh-huh.
interesting, very interesting, I would say.
That's good. That's good. I'm glad you're reading books like that. That's good. So not only are you learning something new, but you're practicing your English skills.
Yes, yes, yes. I think most of my books I started to read because of English, and then they become, not only for this only purpose. You can like make better your financial literacy and etc. etc. There are many
Yes, many
benefits.
useful um, vocabulary you can learn for sure, and it can definitely help you become rich, millionaire.
Yes, I hope so.
Yes. Okay, that's cool. Let's welcome the other students. Hello, Artyom.
Hello, do you listen me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Oh, it's very good.
Yeah. How are you?
I'm fine. How are
Okay.
you?
Good. Very well. And we have two new students, Sergey and Marat.
Hello, you can
Yes.
hear me?
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear. How are you, Sergey?
I'm fine, and you?
Very well.
And I have question. You see me?
No, we cannot see you. Everything is black.
Yes, it's
Maybe it's your webcam.
yes, yes, but I not understand. Oh,
Are you using a different webcam, or is it built in to your laptop, maybe, or your tablet?
no, not built in.
Oh, so it's an external webcam. Hmm.
Yes, yes, external.
Maybe check the settings. If you go here in the Hangouts video at the very top, there are settings, and then see if you can click on the camera and maybe change the camera option to something else, if it gives you an option. If that doesn't work, maybe try to maybe refresh or disconnect and connect again, because sometimes there is a bug.
I will try it. I will try
Yeah,
it.
try to maybe close the window and then join again, or even restart your computer. That might help.
You will wait me.
Yeah, we should be here. We should be here.
I
We'll
will
wait.
try it. Thank you.
No problem. Okay, and Marat, can you hear me? Marat, we can't hear anything. I don't know if you're speaking or not. Okay, Marat, your microphone is muted, but we can't hear anything, Marat. Okay, welcome back, Sergey. How did you go? Looks like your video still doesn't work.
Doesn't work. Is it a problem for you?
No, it's not. It's fine. You don't have to have your video on. As long as I can hear you, that's fine. And as long as you can see me and see what I'm sharing, and you can hear me and the others. Marat, I can see you're typing, but we can't hear you. Can you hear us? So you can hear us. Looks like your microphone is not working properly, Sergey. Marat. You need to change your settings Marat, go into the settings here at the very top. You can see it on the Hangout video. And go into microphone settings and then try to change it. Marat, are you there? Don't know if you've changed it. Okay, hopefully he can fix it soon. All right, so Sergey, this is your very first lesson, am I right?
No, it is my second lesson. I was last time in lesson by other teacher.
Okay, maybe Svetozar or
yes, his name Svetozar. I liked it very, and I want to learn by others teachers. I want to try.
Excellent. Well, I'm glad you joined. What we do usually with new students, you briefly give us an introduction. So tell us something about yourself. What do you do? Are you working? What field of work are you in? If you're studying, what are you studying? And what hobbies do you have?
Yes, I'm working. I'm working at power energy company. My deputy sales energy in big volumes. My hobbies are I like to watch football. I like play football. I like Russian draws. If you understand what is it?
Russian.
It is
drawing.
Checkers, Russian checkers.
Oh, I see. I see. Nice. Okay. I don't think I've played it before. So it's a board game like chess, checkers.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Checkers. And I like a little boxing. If my camera is would be alright, I must I can show my
boxing moves.
Boxing.
So you're into boxing? Is that did I hear right?
Yes. Yes.
Ah, so if your camera was working, you could show us some of your skills, yeah?
No. My instrument for boxing.
Oh, I see. Oh, I see. So your gear, your boxing gear, we say.
It is a man from gym. Understand me?
From the gym. Yeah?
Yes, from the gym.
I see.
I beat him a little.
Okay. Very good. All right, that's great. Thank you very much. Sergey, very nice to meet you.
And me, thank you.
Okay, so have you met any of the other students? Rinat, Lydia, or Artyom? Did you meet them in the previous class with Svetozar?
I think no.
Okay, that's fine. So, okay, let's hear a brief introduction from the other students so you can get to know them as well. Rinat. Give us a brief intro, Rinat, for Sergey. Your microphone's muted, Rinat. I don't know if you're there. Okay, maybe he's gone somewhere. Lydia.
Yes, my name is Lydia. I'm from Moscow, Russia. I was graduated as a teacher, but I changed my field, and now I work as a personal assistant in a big company which produce equipment for water. My hobby is watching YouTube videos about traveling, handmade, and other interesting things like beauty. And also my hobby is learning English. It's my main hobby. And in summer season, I like gardening and harvest herbs. Herbs?
Yeah.
Yes. That's all.
Very nice. Oh, this is the first time I hear you say that. You didn't say that before in your introductions.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
no, I said it.
Did you? Maybe I didn't catch it.
Ah.
You're into herbs. Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
Very nice. Thank you, Lydia. And Artyom.
Yes, my name is Darin. I'm from Moscow too. I am a regular student. I study economics. Next year I'm going to enter Finnish University. That all about my briefly.
Okay, very good. How's the studying going? Are you still stressed?
Yes, but little less because today was my first day after vacations.
Mm-hmm.
I was glad to see my group mates. It was very funny, and then I like today this day.
Yeah. You had some free time over the weekend, so you could see your friends.
Yes.
That's good. That's good to hear. All right. Thank you, Artyom. And Rinat has left. I don't know what happened. He must have gotten disconnected. Okay. So briefly, something about myself. Sergey. My name is Alan. I am Australian. I have lived in Australia most of my life. I was raised there and I was educated there. However, I have spent some time outside of Australia as well. I lived in Germany for 5 years. I also spent 2 years in Egypt, and now I'm in the UK, and I've been here for about 3 years. So yeah, and some of my hobbies are football. I also like playing football and watching it as well. Yeah, technology is something I'm also very interested in, and history. Yeah, anything to do with you know, study of people and cultures, languages, religion, that really interests me as well. All right, so there you have it. Welcome to class. Welcome to Lingua Leo. And are there any questions you'd like to ask, Sergey?
Nice to hear you all, and I forgot to say I'm from Moscow too.
Oh yes, that's right. I forgot to ask you that. I was going to ask you eventually.
Yes. I haven't any questions. Thank you.
Okay, that's great. All right then, let us start with the lesson. So, what I usually do, Sergey, I have a you know, variety of different styles or different types of lessons. So for this particular hour, or 50 minutes actually, we discuss something which is you know, interesting. It's a discussion starter, so what we call it here. And what we'll discuss for now is tipping. Do you know what it means to give a tip?
Tip, it is paying for service.
Maybe advices.
Mm.
Tips.
Yeah, yeah. So it's not really paying for a service, but it's like you give something as a kind gesture or an etiquette. It's more like an etiquette saying, yeah. So in certain countries, it's common to give tips. For example, you know, if somebody is holding the door for you at a hotel or opens the door for you, you can give them a tip. Or if someone gets you your car, or shows you to your room in a hotel, you give them a small tip, maybe $1 or €1, depends where you are. So this is called a tip. Yeah, some countries it's common, in some it's not common at all. All right, so that's tipping. So what I will do now is play a podcast or an audio for you to listen to. It's only about a couple of minutes long. So after that, we will discuss this and have a look at some vocabulary and hopefully learn some new words. Okay, so if I could ask you kindly to mute your microphone. Yeah, at the very top there is a microphone button, and then we'll start. Okay, thank you.
Do you tip in restaurants? What is the average percentage for a service tip in your country? Should tips be based on the quality of service? Which service workers deserve to earn tips? Tipping, a matter of etiquette. A tip is a special way of thanking someone for good service. Tips are common in the restaurant industry. When a server or bartender is friendly and efficient, customers leave more money than the cost of the bill. This extra money goes to the service provider, not the business. Not all customers believe in tipping. Some don't understand the importance of a tip. In service industries, workers generally receive a very low wage or salary. These workers could not survive without their tips. Many young people rely on tips to pay for their college or university tuition. Tipping etiquette can be confusing when you are in a foreign country. Do you tip the waitress, but not the coffee server? What about the taxi driver, the maid, and the hairdresser? A standard percentage for a tip, such as 15%, is known through word of mouth in most countries. Did you know that many workers have to share their tips with those who help them? Tipping too little can be viewed as an insult. It is awkward going out for dinner or drinks with people who tip differently than you. People who have worked in a service industry often tip more than those who have only worked in offices. Ask a bartender who the best tippers are. He'll likely point to workers from a nearby pub.
Okay, that was the podcast about tipping. So now I will show you the actual PDF that we will discuss. Okay. So let's see. Let's discuss this before we get into the vocabulary. So tell me, do you tip in restaurants? Welcome back, Rinat. Good to see you.
Yes, sorry for being again going abruptly because there were total blackout. So I cannot.
Oh no!
Accidentally, I think there was some accident. About this topic, tipping, I think it is very important and really related with our life topic, because when I studied in Finland, I didn't know how to about their culture, Finnish culture, about this tipping, and as to say here with comparison with Kazakhstan, I think here we have like fixed percentage, like if we book something we have to pay 10% for waiter or waitress. But even though this service was, was very good, and if you want to pay over, then you are welcome to do it, but it's not obligatory. But in Finland there weren't any such situation, so it's very awkward. Again, I agree with this one. So you just usually they pay with their cards. and I don't know how to pay these tips when it comes to your cards. You know, waiters they brought you bring you these tips just with this small machines that you have to pay with your cards, and it was awkward to pay tips separately. Yeah.
So when you were there, they in Finland, they didn't have this custom. This custom was not there at all. They didn't practice tipping. Is that what you're saying? Or they did, but it just wasn't common.
It was not common, I would say, because of this cash. They
just pay with cards.
Yeah, they more use cards than cash. But there were, of course, some people who paid with cards, and when it comes to tipping, like they paid with cash. But you cannot always have this cash with you. They get used for really using a card, bank cards.
Okay. What about in Russia? Is it the same there? Do you practice tipping there? Is it a common?
Yes, it's very common. For example, in restaurants, many waiters live for these tips. And I know people who work, and about 70% of their salary is the tips.
Ah, really?
Yes.
So the workers, these workers, they rely on, they definitely rely on or depend on tips because their salary, or their wages aren't sufficient enough. Yeah. Okay. So the average percentage, I think, is probably what, something between 5% and 10%. What would you say?
Kazakhstan here, it's fixed. It's 10% for almost for everywhere. Even it is even cafe or restaurant.
Okay, this leads us to the next question now about the quality of service. If this is part of the system already, to give a tip, what if the quality of the service is not that good? I mean, that's what a tip is all about, isn't it? If the customer is really satisfied with the service, they give extra money. That's the principle of giving a tip.
Yes, it's true.
Yes, yes.
So should tips be based on quality?
And I heard that in some restaurants, tips are included in bills.
Okay. This is in Russia.
If you pay, no, I don't know exactly how about Russian restaurants, because if I'm invited in a restaurant, I don't pay and pay my I mean in the past my, how to say, boyfriend, yes.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
And it was many years ago, but now I and my husband go to a restaurant and we paid by cards.
Okay. All right. Which service workers deserve to earn tips?
Sorry, can you again repeat your question?
Yeah. Which service workers deserve to earn tips?
I think all of them really deserve to have tips, but they have to really earn these tips, I would say, because there are, I think, all of us have met many. Let's say, just take waitress. Yeah, we went to different kind of restaurants and have seen different kind of service, and there were some services, some waiters which showed with their service like high quality, and you really want to give them, like, pay them tips. If you even don't have, you just want to give them appreciate their work. But there were in other cases when you just was very upset to their service, and you invite this manager of cafe restaurant and told them that you are not really satisfied. And like these cases, you even don't want to pay this 10%, which, as Lydia said, in some restaurants are included in their tips. You really don't want to pay them. So I think many things it depends on this responsibility of this person who are working in this service. Custom service. Yeah.
Yeah, customer service industry. Yeah. Well, you see, in some of the Western countries, like in America, it exists. You know, certain service workers they do get tips. They earn tips. In Australia, for example, it's not very common. I've never come across anyone to get or give tips. When it comes to customer service, it's already expected of the employee or the service worker to provide the customers with high quality of service. Yeah, so if the service worker was to provide poor customer service, then the customer can complain easily, and that service worker can get fired, can lose his job or her job. So in certain countries there is a standard where the customer service has to be of high quality already. So tips are not a part of the system or anything like that. Yeah, so it varies. Yeah.
I guess many things again related with maybe administrators of this restaurant or this place. These managers, they have to provide their service workers with some maybe incentives. They have to try to work, try to show their best, try to do their best in order to get these tips. If some waitress, they working very hard, doing their best, if they are not providing with some incentives like money, or there can be other things too, then of course this worker will lose their interest to work hard, to work properly.
True. Yes.
So I think the managers, they have to take care about them too. It's not only responsibilities of consumers.
Very good. Yeah, very good point. That's an excellent point.
And I also think if service worker show us or demonstrate us neglect, yes? Correct?
Yes, neglect.
Neglect, and why I should give him tips if he don't care about me properly.
Good.
I think it's not a good system if we if tips are included in bills. In this case, service workers don't care about clients.
Of course. Yeah, this is a very good point. So those, let's say, countries or businesses or corporations or usually businesses that do have this extra percentage of tips, actually it's just another way of making more money. The whole principle of earning tips, like you said, Lydia, is to provide that extra bit of quality of service. This is why the tip is given, to show gratefulness and appreciation. So, all right, let's look at the vocabulary. We have 10 words in total. So as always,
I don't see this.
Yeah, we are not seeing you. It's very.
Yes, we see only your photo, Alan.
Really?
Page. Yeah.
All this time you didn't see anything what I was screen sharing.
No. We
Oh,
thought
no.
you
No.
especially.
You just asked us.
No, I was hearing it the whole time. Okay, let me try it again.
I thought you deliberately
Now we
removed
see.
your screen.
No. How about now? Can you see it now?
Yes.
Not yet.
Yes.
No?
You can see then. Yes. Okay, then now I can see.
You can see it now? Okay.
But it will be better if it will be more. I mean, size.
Larger?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. How's that? Look better?
Yes, it's okay now.
Yes. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let's have a look at the vocabulary. So I'd like you to match the vocabulary on the left to the correct meanings on the right, as always. So maybe Sergey, can you start, please, with the first one?
First one, industry. Industry. One category of business activity or production.
Yes, very good. One category of business activity or production. That's an industry. Okay, very good.
Can you repeat word category, please?
Yeah, category.
Category. Thank you.
No problem. How would you use this word industry, Sergey? Can you make a sentence? Can you try to make a sentence with industry?
Can you make?
Yeah. So try to give us an example. How can you use industry in a sentence?
I work in energy industry.
Very good. That's it. I work in the energy industry. Yes. Good sentence. Thank you. All right. Number 2. Rinat?
Efficient. Efficiency is like with high efficiency, with high percentage of being useful. Like well, works well, serves its function.
Yes. Very good. Okay. How would you use efficient? Sentence?
I think this to be successful in life more rely on efficient using of your time.
A more efficient use of your time.
Use of your time.
Use. Yes. Okay, that's a good sentence. Yeah. Or we have to be more efficient as people, you know, no matter what we do. Okay, very good. Thank you. Lydia?
Bill, it's amount you must pay for products or services.
Very good.
In common people, in our life, people have a lot of bills for electricity, for doctor's service, and also in restaurants.
Very good. Excellent. Yeah, nowadays we have a lot of bills to pay, and they're very high. Excellent. All right, next one. Artyom?
Rely on. That's the acceptable way.
No.
No.
Rely on, it's not acceptable. When you are trusting to somebody.
I know. In fancy definition.
Yeah, who said that?
Sorry?
I think it's E, need to support.
Yes, E. You need the support. So when you rely on somebody or something. Yeah? So you need the support of something or someone. Okay, how would you use rely on, Artyom?
I rely on my friends.
Very good, yes. I rely on my friends. Or, yeah. Okay, that's a good sentence. Next one, Sergey.
Etiquette, it is communicated orally from person to person. I think.
No, that's not the one.
No. Etiquette.
Maybe age.
Yeah, that's it. An etiquette is an acceptable way.
Oh, understand.
Yeah?
Yes.
How would you use etiquette in a sentence?
Tipping etiquette can be confused in foreign countries.
Ah, very good. Typical etiquettes can be confused in foreign countries, or common etiquettes in that, country can be confused when you are a foreigner. Very good, yes. Okay, what about 6? Rinat?
Percentage, it is part of something. So, a certain amount of the total.
Yeah, very good.
Here in Kazakhstan, tips are included in the bill as and equal 10% of the total price.
Here you would say 10%, equal to 10%.
Equal to 10%. Okay.
Or you could say the percentage here equals to 10. All right. Number 7.
Who?
Lydia?
Word of mouth, communicated orally, from person to person, not advertised.
Yeah, very good. That's it. 7 is
If
F.
people spend less time near to computer and can and have word of mouth, they would be more happy, I think. In this case, I can't make up new this sentence, word of the mouth. It's how to say it's properly in sentence. Word of the mouth.
Okay, you're close. Who can try and make a sentence with word of mouth?
Maybe word of mouth communication. Yes? No? It's
Yeah.
adjective.
That's right. Word of mouth is a type of communication.
Word of mouth communication will be better than internet communication.
Which one is it? ABC?
Social nets. No?
Yeah, so 7. Yeah, that's a good sentence, actually. You can say that. In your eyes, or in your view, word of mouth is better than internet communication.
Eyes to eyes, face to face.
So if one person says a particular news to another 5 people, then those will say to another 5, so it just multiplies. So it's word of mouth. The information spreads from one person to another, or many others. Okay, what about 8? Artyom.
To insult, to make another person feel bad or unappreciated.
Very good, yeah. To make another person feel bad or unappreciated. Very good. How would you use this word in a sentence?
Many facts in our life can insult us.
Very good, yes. That's a good sentence. Many facts in life can insult us. Yeah, okay. Number 9. Sergey?
Awkward.
Awkward.
Awkward. It is uncomfortable, I think.
Yes, uncomfortable. Very good.
Can I say this example? Yesterday we had awkward situation in the restaurant.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a very good sentence. Yes. Yesterday we had an awkward situation.
An awkward situation.
Yeah, in the restaurant. Very good. Maybe you wanted to pay with your card, but then it got refused.
Exactly. Yes.
So that's an awkward situation, isn't it? Yes. It's happened to everyone, I think. All right, last one. Rinat?
Pub. Pub, it is neighborhood restaurant that serves alcohol and food. Oh,
Yeah.
yes, I think it's most suits better than others. But in my opinion, pub it is place where people can go and drink beer and have a chat with each other.
Yeah, that's mainly what the purpose is. But they do. Some of them do have food today. Serve you basic food.
So when I lived in Finland, every Saturday we, with my friends, went to pub and tried to speak with local Finnish people.
Very good. Good sentence. Excellent. All right, let's quickly do the reading because we don't have much time. Okay, so here is the reading. I hope you can all see that. Okay, Lydia, could you please start reading?
Yes. A tip is a special way of thanking someone for good service. Tips are common in the restaurant industry. When a server or bartender is friendly and efficient, customers leave more money than the cost of the bill. This extra money goes to the service provider, not the business. Not all customers believe in tipping. Some don't understand the importance of a tip. In service industries, workers generally receive a very low wage or salary. These workers could not survive without their tips. Many young people rely on tips to pay for their college or university tuition. Tipping etiquette can be confusing when you are in a foreign country. Do you tip the waitress but not the coffee server? What about the taxi driver, the maid, and the hairdresser? Continue.
Yes, keep going.
As a standard percentage for tips, such as 15%, is known through word of mouth in most countries. Did you know that many workers have to share their tips with those who help them? Tipping too little can be viewed as an insult. It's awkward going out for dinner or drinks with people who tip differently than you. People who have worked in a service industry often tip more than those who have only worked in offices. Ask a bartender who the best tippers are. He'll likely point to workers from a nearby pub.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Well read. Okay. All right. Let me have a look here. Okay, so let's have a look at the vocabulary review. Okay, so here we have 5 sentences, and we need to use the vocabulary that we've just learned. So see if you can fill the gaps. Okay, so number 1, Artyom, what do you think is the first one?
Don't forget to leave a tip when you pay the bill.
Very good. Don't forget to leave a tip when you pay the bill. Excellent. All right, number 2, Sergey?
The pub didn't do any advertising. It became popular by word of mouth.
Very good. Yeah. Did all of you know about this expression, this type of communication? Did you know about this before?
No.
No.
Ah, okay. This is a very common, and it's
No.
a very good, combination of words to remember. Word of mouth. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Excellent. Number 3, Rinat.
Working in the service industry requires patience and energy.
Yeah, working in the service industry. Very good. Requires patience and energy. Okay. Number 4, Lydia.
You will be more sorry, efficient.
Yes.
You will be more efficient, sorry, if you have a good memory.
Yeah. Yeah. You will be a more efficient server, to serve people. If you have a good memory. So if you are, a waiter or waitress, if you have a good memory, you'll be more efficient. You don't have to write down everything. It just, needs more time.
If you also can work under pressure, I think.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, you can do many things at once. Yeah. Okay, and the last one, Artyom.
What percentage should I leave for a tip?
Good. What percentage?
Percentage.
Yeah, should I leave for a tip? All right, excellent, very good. Let's have a look here. What does the additional word belong in the sentence? Let me make it a bit smaller. On the left we have. Okay. So now we have to choose. See how it fits. So for example, the first sentence does rely on go here, or does it go here, here, or here? Where do you think rely on fits? In which gap?
I think
A, B, C, or D?
A.
Hey.
Okay, some servers rely on their tips to pay for groceries and other necessities. Excellent, it's A. Very good. All right, Sergey, could you do number 2?
Yes, if you don't know. It's letter B. Etiquette in a country.
Can you read the sentence, please?
Yes, if you don't know the etiquette in a country, ask your travel agent.
Perfect. Thank you very much. That was a good one. Okay, number 3, Rinat.
Okay. In some countries, you will insult your waiter if you don't leave a tip.
Excellent. Yeah, so it's B again. Yeah. All right. Number 4, Lydia.
When you order food in local pub, you usually get something I don't see.
Homemade.
Homemade?
Yeah, homemade.
Homemade rather than prepackaged.
Prepackaged.
Packaged.
Prepackaged. When it's packed or packaged before. So prepackaged means it's been packaged before. So B again, yeah? So when you order food in a local pub, usually gets something homemade rather than prepackaged. All right. Artyom, the last one.
I felt awkward when the customer asked me how much I wanted for a tip.
Very good. Excellent. Here it's A. Excellent. Well done, guys. I hope you can make use of these words. We had a good discussion at the beginning as well. Are there any questions about this? Was everything understood?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think everything is clear.
Yeah, everything's clear. Lydia? Okay.
Yes.
All
And
right.
I try to download this
Oh,
page.
does the link work? I've given you the link for this PDF. It's in the chat. See if you can open it and try to save it. It should work.
Yes, it works.
It works? Excellent.
Yeah.
I'm glad. Okay, well, that's it then. You have the link. Save it to your PC for future reference or for revision purposes. That's it for this particular lesson. Thank you very much, Sergey. Very nice to meet you.
And me, thank you.
Yeah, hope to see you soon. And I hope you have a good night, guys.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Okay. Bye. See you next time.
Goodbye.